We're unpacking the 5 rules of trading, not just strategies, but unshakable foundations that every consistent trader lives by. These aren't motivational quotes or cliches. They're rules written by experience and reinforced by every blown account, every sleepless night, and every hard-earned lesson. Rule 1. Protect your capital, risk management first. Ask any seasoned trader, and they'll tell you, the market will always give you another opportunity. But if you lose your capital, you won't be there to take it. Risk management is not optional. It's not something you consider after entering a trade. It's the first decision, before you ever click, buy, or sell. Imagine risking 10% of your account on a single trade. 2 bad trades, and you're down 20%. Now you're stressed, desperate, and emotionally compromised, the worst state to be in when trading. Professionals rarely risk more than 1 to 2% of their capital per trade. They know that in this game, survival matters more than the next win. Here's something to write down: capital preservation is more powerful than capital multiplication. Because if you protect your downside long enough, the upside will eventually take care of itself. Rule 2. Trade with a plan, never wing it. One of the biggest lies traders tell themselves is, "I'll figure it out as I go." That mindset is a recipe for randomness. A trading plan is your structure in chaos. It's your anchor in a market designed to distract and deceive. Your plan should tell you when to enter a trade, when to get out, what to risk, what conditions must be met to even consider a setup. Without this, you're just reacting emotionally, chasing moves, jumping in on FOMO, and panicking on pullbacks. Trading without a plan is gambling. Period. And here's the kicker: a bad plan consistently followed will outperform no plan at all. Because at least with a plan, you can refine. You can improve. You can grow. But if every trade is different, every emotion unfiltered, there's no baseline to build from. So before the next trade, ask yourself, am I following a strategy, or am I just guessing? Rule 3. Cut losses quickly, let profits run. This rule separates traders who survive from those who thrive. Cutting losses quickly means having the courage to admit when you're wrong, and the discipline to walk away. It sounds simple, but it's one of the hardest things in trading. We get emotionally attached. We think, maybe it'll turn around. We stare at the screen, watching red candles eat away at our equity. And when it finally hits our stop, or worse, our breaking point, we've lost way more than money. We've lost control. But here's the truth: losses are part of the business. What matters is that they're small and controlled. On the flip side, when the trade is going your way, don't be in a rush to exit. So many traders panic when they're in profit. They see green and they slam the close button, fearing it will reverse. Let the trade work. Let the market pay you for being right. Trail your stop. Take partials if needed. But don't suffocate your winners. Remember, amateurs cut winners short and let losers run. Professionals do the opposite. Rule 4. Master your emotions, trade like a robot. If the first 3 rules are the foundation of strategy, this one is the foundation of self. Trading will expose every emotional weakness you have. Impatience. Greed. Insecurity. Overconfidence. Doubt. And the market will exploit them all, relentlessly. Let me be blunt: if you can't control your emotions, you'll never control your trades. You'll chase. You'll hesitate. You'll overtrade. You'll quit too early or hold on too long. The discipline to follow your system, even when it hurts. The patience to wait for your setup, even after 3 losses in a row. The emotional neutrality to walk away after a winning day without overtrading. That's mastery. Most traders don't need a new strategy. They need emotional control. So how do you get there? Have a routine. Journal your emotions, not just your trades. Take breaks. Don't trade when angry, tired, or desperate. Have daily limits, profit or loss, that protect you from spiraling. Emotional mastery isn't something you learn in a course. It's something you earn, one decision at a time. Books Rule 5, keep learning and improving, never stop growing. The market is alive. It shifts. It evolves. And if you don't evolve with it, you get left behind. The traders who succeed long-term are students forever. They backtest. They reflect. They review their wins and dissect their losses. Not just to feel better or worse, but to get better. Here's the secret sauce: keep a trading journal. It doesn't have to be fancy. What was the setup? What did you feel? Did you follow your rules? What did you learn? Over time, that journal becomes a mirror. It shows you where you're improving, and where you're lying to yourself. Read books. Listen to podcasts like this one. Follow traders who share real insights, not hype. Invest in your skill, not just your entries. Because in this game, growth equals edge. And the one who's always learning eventually wins. So let's recap the 5 rules. 1. Protect your capital, because without it, you can't play. 2. Trade with a plan, because randomness leads to ruin. 3. Cut losses quickly, let profits run, because discipline pays more than prediction. 4. Master your emotions, because your mind is your greatest tool, or your worst enemy. 5. Keep learning and improving, because the market never stops evolving, and neither should you. Trading isn't about being perfect. It's about being prepared. It's about staying in the game long enough to get good, and then staying humble enough to keep getting better. Thanks for tuning in to CryptoTales. If today's episode helped bring clarity, discipline, or even just a deeper breath, consider sharing it with another trader on the journey. Until next time, stay sharp. Stay grounded. And remember, rules protect the trader from the trader.